Okay, garden update for June 2nd, 2012. This is the little pond that I filmed in the carnivorous plant update. I did have to empty it, and I got it down to the level so that the smallest pots wouldn't be drowning and they're not completely submerged. Love this one. Can't believe that's just a Lowe's plant. It turned out so beautiful. And the shade house has been fixed up. If you remember, the plastic was all hanging, and we put these furring strips on the top. Hopefully that'll hold up against the wind. It does hold up against the rain, but rain was never really a problem. Little ventrata, so cute. Here's the one that's vining. And Miranda is producing 2 pictures. One. There on the ground. And the other one is right there. And a few little plants here, different types: Nepenthes, Aristolocha or Dutchman's pipe vine, and passion vines. Okay, under this tree we've got a hanging basket of Hoyas. My good friend Earth Mother gave these to me last year. They were tiny. It was one tiny cutting. It's gotten really big. It's never flowered, but it's neat. I just noticed that it's got these pink flowers. And then there's this is my favorite little thing she gave me. Burrow's tail. I'm hoping it'll get really long and hang over the side, because I've seen photos on Flickr of them hanging like long locks of hair. And over here I've got an experiment. These are flower clocks that grow wild for my my moths, sphinx moths. But down here, past this sugar cane, I planted a Nepenthes ventrata because I had so many of these. I figured, why not, see how it does planting it in the ground, see if it can survive our short winter. And I'm hoping that during the summer that it'll climb up the fence. I'll train it to go up the fence, and hopefully it'll produce lots of nice pictures. I'm looking on the ground and I see that these are bitter melons that are coming up on their own. Last year they were all over this fence, so that's pretty cool that they're coming up. I'm gonna let them go unless they get really bad and in my way. I love these things. To me, they're ornamental. Now this plant is where the raised beds used to be, and inside where the one of the pumpkin patches was. Haven't been able to weed and keep everything up real nice in here because of my back, but I am growing this plant, which is an Ivy Gourd, and this is my first time growing one of these. And it's a fleshy member of the cucurbit family. It's already growing up onto the fence. I can't wait for it to make fruits, because it makes these beautiful red fruits with a green gradient going on them. Really, really pretty. And I've never seen a cucurbit that was glossy like this, so this is going to be different than the ball loofahs, which were dull and kind of spiky. And Zuka is following me. Good, she's eating the weeds. This is a birdhouse gourd, and I'm going to plant this one in the front where the bluebirds made their nests those last few times. Okay, this is a bluebird nest box. We had a family of bluebirds make 2 nests in here. They raised 8 babies total, 4 in each clutch. And the last batch of babies recently flew away. I am going to make a little documentary about that because I filmed some really interesting stuff, everything except for the actual fledging, which I just missed by a matter of minutes. But anyways, I've got these pots here. And you guys probably remember that last year I had the gourds growing out of here, the ball loofah and the horned melon. This one, and this one's full of weeds, but I'm gonna be planting that birdhouse gourd probably in this one, and I'm not sure yet, maybe some passion vine, the passiflora. I've got a giant variety that I grew from a seed that I could probably put out here. Morning glories, so I don't know, possibilities, neat stuff. And you remember last year I had the Halloween display in here with the pumpkins, and it was all cute and everything. And originally this was supposed to be a hummingbird garden, but it's amazing how plans change. One of Chris's customers ended up giving him these blue agaves, and I love agaves because they get huge. And I had these little yellow ones that I took from, they were pups from a mature plant, and I've been holding on to them, and I finally decided that they needed to be planted, and why not? We had this space, may as well turn this into the desert garden. So the desert garden that was going to be in the back where you saw Zuka feeding is now going to be in here, and I hope to plant other heat tolerant plants out here, maybe some gourds as well. And these are really nice plants. Hopefully they'll get really big. Gotta get that weed out of there. Oh, and also wanted to show my two Amorphophallus. I know some of you watching me are raising them as well. Snapperhead, you're growing some. These are the konjac species. And all my poinsettias are still doing very well, still have their red colors. And a special passion vine there. Okay, and I think that's it for the garden update for now.